Kol Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my leaders, the apostles, the great millstone. Shalom to the elect. I am Lakamah, back again to do the will of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We get straight to it and let the scripture speak. Romans chapter 1 verse 18. Subtitle: Unbelief and its consequences. For the wrath of Yahweh is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. The wrath of the Most High is judgment. The wrath of the Most High is destruction, curses, and also the lake of fire that all evildoers are being reserved for. The ungodliness is the rebellion against his laws, statutes, and commandments. The ungodliness is disbelief in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And there are wicked Israelites that rebel against his knowledge and don't have faith in him. Those who hold the truth in unrighteousness are Israelites who know they are Israelites, who know the truth, who reject the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Those who hold the truth in unrighteousness are those that twist this knowledge and suppress it and use it for evil. Because that which may be known of Yahweh is manifest in them, for Yahweh has showed it unto them. So the Most High have made himself obvious through creation, history, and prophecy. The Holy Bible is the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. And everything that's happening, everything that happened back then, and the things that's going to happen in the future is all written in the Holy Bible. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Right. The Most High invisible attributes is his power, his divine power and authority. They are seen through the things that he hath created. Nature itself testifies of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. The Most High is omnipotent. He's an all-powerful God. He's the everlasting God, everlasting King. So there's no excuse on the day of judgment. There's no excuse for Israelites that don't turn back unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Who are the Israelites? We so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We are the chosen people of the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We are Yasha'Allah. Yasha'Allah is the Hebrew word for Israel, which means he, Prince of God. So we are the princes of the Most High God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So there's no excuse to say you didn't know on the day of judgment. Because the Lord made himself known through prophecy. He have made himself known by sending his messengers, the prophets, on the highways and byways to teach his knowledge, wisdom, understanding unto you. Because that when they knew Yahweh, they glorified him not as Yahweh, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Right. Many know about the Most High. Many Israelites know about the Most High. Scripture says, thy eyes shall see thy teachers. You have prophets teaching on the highways and byways 7 days a week. So there's many Israelites that know the Most High, but refuse to praise and worship him. They refuse to fear him. They refuse to turn back unto him. It says, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Right. They became vain. They became proud. Vain opinions, creating false ideas, philosophies. Creating gods. That's all idolatry, evolution. They darken because they're spiritually blind. They don't have this light. This light is this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, Yahweh by Shema Shah. The light is the word of the Lord that's being taught by his messengers, the prophets. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, right? You have the wise of this world, philosophers, scientists, the religious leaders in the churches who are false prophets. They claim in the people, their congregation, those that follow them claim that they are deep, claim that they have some wisdom. But they're fools because they don't have the truth of Yahweh by Shema Shah. The wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. The wisdom of this world is vain. The wisdom of Yahweh by Shema Shah is everlasting life. And those that have it shall live, and the elect have it. But these false leaders, they're wise in their own eyes. As the scripture says, woe unto them. Because they lean to their own understanding instead of leaning into Yahweh by Shema Shah. Change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible men, into birds and four-footed beasts and creeper things. Idolatry. They turned the worship of the Most High into images. Cesar Borgia, white Jesus, animals. You got the Egyptian gods. They got the head of an animal. They create gods after the likeness of creatures, of things that were created. This was done back then, in ancient times, and it's being done today. Nothing new under the sun. Wherefore Yahweh also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. So the Most High have allowed them to live and conduct themselves and conduct their life in wickedness. Therefore, they're going to be judged. And that's because they're not the elect. The Most High don't want them. The deceive and the deceiver are the Lord's. The Lord is in control. These wicked ideas and philosophies that's created by the people today are stumbling blocks. And it's going to lead to their demise. Because if you don't have this knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shah, you won't be protected, you won't be saved when the Lord bring forth his wrath, when Lord Yahweh Shah returns. And that uncleanness also represents sexual immorality. Men with men, women with women. These things are abomination to Yahweh Shema Shah. These are strong delusions. These are abominations. It's displeasing and it's a disgrace in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shah, who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. Right, so they changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie. False doctrines. You have men that have camps, such as the IUIC, ISUPK, Sakari. They teach false doctrine. They suppress the truth. They don't teach the full truth of the Bible. Instead, they teach lies. They teach prosperity doctrine. They teach that the mark of the beast is sin. WFI, they don't teach that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. They teach that it's sin. The RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. So they changed the doctrine and added lies to it, saying a woman can only have one wife. A man, Salak is saying a man can only have one wife. Saying the kingdom of heaven is going to be 1,000 years. Saying another nation is going to come and take us down when the kingdom of heaven be established. These are lies and false doctrines. And they worship the creature more than the Creator. A creature is something that's created. So people honor things that were created, such as men, animals, rulerships, governments, instead of the Creator Yahweh Shema Shah. They inherit lies. They worship in vain. They teach in commandments of men. Things like that. But they don't worship the Creator Yahweh Shema Shah. So the Most High existence is undeniable. We know that through his marvelous works. We know that through history. We know that through things he created, through prophecy. Prophecy is found in the Holy Bible. And those that's teaching prophecy are the men of the Lord. Kol Loim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah Ba'Shem Rakawadash. Shalom.